Drake, for all the dogs, you have indeed barked up the wrong tree. We gonna get right into it. First off, I just heard this about a half hour ago. Sent to me. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to go about my life and live a regular day, and this drops. Kendrick, what's going on, man? What we doing? Is this what we doing? All right, first off, I'm gonna get into it real soon, but let's start. I went on Rap Genius to see where the sample came from, and there's a lot more. This is deep already, so I'm not gonna act like I came up with this on my own. You don't have to comment this below. Rap Genius said, it's LA 616. We know Drake has the timestamps, and this comes from Rap Genius. They say, of course, it's a single black MMG glove as the cover art. This was the June 16th, 1994 was the same date that the OJ murder trial was submitted in LA. That's crazy. June 16th is also Father's Day this year, coming up, which is also the date of Tupac's birthday. And then they have something about 666, or it can be transliterated as 616, the mark of the beast in the Bible, in the Hebrew Bible. That is where the unlucky number 13 does come from, though. That 13 is an unlucky number. Whether that's true or the transliteration is correct or not, that is up for debate. Yes, I do know a little something about religious and a lot of history and things like that. I guess that's the name Professor Lexx comes from. But anyway, let's get into this track. Kendrick. We going back to back. Let's go.
Yeah. It's survival. I think somebody lying, smell somebody lying. I don't see no fire. Off-white Sunseeker had the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. Wine cooler spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure, my visa. Passport tatted, I shall hub in Ibiza. Luke Callie's dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who can reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom. God.
Okay, off the top. The first line I caught right away. Off-white Sunseeker at the marina. Okay, off-white Sunseeker. Drake his shade is off-white. He's a sun seeker trying to be black. He also wore a black face. At the marina, of course, Sunseeker is also a type of yacht. F a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. So a phantom is a ghost, of course, so no ghost writing. I'm missing the buy yachts when I get the fever part. Buy yachts. All right, I'm gonna have to come back to that.
When I get the fever, wine cooler spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure, my visa. Passport tatted, I shall hub in Ibiza. Luke Callie's dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who can reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom.
Okay, now I'm lost on the buy yachts part, but the traveling part and the leisure part and the mentioning that he went to New York, Brooklyn to buy some pizza. Basically saying he's not even stressing over this battle like Drake alluded to that like he was. He's like, look, I'm living my life, but I can take time and come and get you. To me, that's what he's saying in most of those lines. I don't think they're too deep, or I'm just not catching them on this initial reaction, but let's continue.
God, my confession is yours, but who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself when I fall short.
Okay, falling short, of course. Well, discover myself when I fall short, of course, is about confessing your sins and being real about yourself. Short, of course, probably referencing Drake and the short jokes. My confession is yours. Now that goes back to Euphoria in the 500K part where he was playing Have You Ever with Drake with the 500K and what came out as the allegations, the essay allegations against Drake and him having to pay off a 500K lawsuit. Going back to that again. And who am I if I don't go to war? Of course, is just who am I if I don't respond in the battle to you? If I don't get into this and there's opportunity when living with loss. Now that's obviously saying there's something you can get out of this. When you lose this battle, your soul will be cleansed. We have to remember, this is Kendrick. We have to remember the theme of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. You gotta stay locked in. Let's continue.
Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace.
Okay, now that's a lot of esoteric bars in there. I'm not gonna jump off the deep end until I research exactly what he said. I don't trust Rap Genius 100%. I mean, because they just, it's just dropped. So, and sometimes they do get the words wrong. What I do get is the overall theme of how he's living his life in peace, not chasing fame. Again, that was a theme in Euphoria as far as comparing himself to Drake. Put my 3 kids to sleep, the definition of peace, the way he ended right there. I remember in Schoolboy Q's interview where he talked about people checking in and calling him about stuff. And he was like, my daughter got a soccer game tomorrow, like grow up, showing a different level of the maturity between the 2 artists.
Tell me who gon' stop me. I come from love, Estelle, cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul, staring in the mirror, asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart. Yeah.
Okay, he's really talking. This is big Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers energy all day. He's talking about his family, referencing I come from love, referencing his background, referencing coming up and what inspired him to put pen to paper. Estelle, he mentioned her in Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That wasn't his auntie. I can't remember who it was, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. That's, all right, not to get too deep too early, but if you look at everything, how he's relating so many things to the names, the titles, when he's dropping the songs, he's basically explaining to Drake and to probably anybody and those who are behind him, when you are in such a creative space and such a creative person, it's not somebody you really want to test because I'm touched by the universe, I'm touched by God, so to speak. It's kind of what he's saying in there. I'm a true artist. I'm built to create like this. So trying to foil that or go to war with that, you're gonna lose. Because my inspiration, my background, the love I received is more than you can deal with.
Yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back.
Finally, somebody did it. Shout out to DJ Academics. Compromise Media, the vibes on act, vibe, also Compromise Media. Allegedly they're compromised, and they have started a lot of BS in the rap industry, and they are very biased against the West Coast. Allegedly, they've been accused of this. Vibe Magazine. Let's continue.
Back. Ain't no brownie points with beating your chest, harassing ant. Fucking with good people, make good people go to bed.
Okay, right there. Ain't no brownie points for beating your chest, harassing Ant. Now, Ant, of course, I'm thinking is Top Dog. So probably harassing him for information. And he's saying harassing good people, which is Kendrick, and make good people go to bat. So you harassing people to get information about me, and that makes those good people go to bat for me because I'm good people as well. Unlike you, he's gonna keep going.
Overseas about cash, dog, that's not even the leak. Find the jewels like cash, dog. I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO is working for?
Oh, okay. Again, he dropping another bomb saying, have you ever? Are you ready to play? Have you ever yet? Do you know that maybe OVO is telling me about all your little secrets? We got to remember that 40 was the leak for the Pusha T information that he used in Story of Adidon. Then he said the cash thing is not even what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no money or what you may be doing in the industry with money. That's not the leak. Find the jewels like Cash Dog. Cash Dog got a crazy YouTube video where she's showing off all her jewelry. The cash references, along with the wordplay is insane. Let's continue.
Me, fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tussie slide up out of this one, it's just gonna resurface. Every dog gotta have his day. Now living your purpose. It was fun.
Okay, so of course he's using titles to Drake's songs and albums to tell him that you got a bunch of people around who don't like you. As again in Euphoria, he said, I'm what the culture feeling. So he's talking to Drake. He's really talking to this man. And yesterday, Rick Ross posted an Instagram telling Drake, don't respond. You ain't got nobody around you to help you. Do not respond. And that's what he's saying. Every dog has his day. Live in your purpose. So understand, this may be just your time. Take it like a man, take it on the chin, and sit down. Let's continue.
Till you start to put money in the streets, then lost money cause they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed.
Now, so again, he's telling Drake, I know that you put money in the streets. People took your money. You probably paid Snoop thinking that he could give you the Tupac, permission for the Tupac voice. You paid other people thinking that they can get information on me, but I live a peaceful life. There is no information to get on me. But when it's wartime, heads will go down. Shout out to Cat Williams.
The Elohim KTW. No, you can't sleep. These images trouble you. No, the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you.
Oh my goodness. I'm not going to yell into this microphone. I'm going to start doing crazy reaction videos too in a minute. No, I'm not. But man. If you were street smart, you would know your team is to hustle you, sir. Drake, you gotta ask yourself the question, has everybody who's had your back, your daddies and their sons and the sons that you want to be like, that allowed you to be slapped and allowed you to get robbed, are they just hustling you? Man, that's tough. That's tough. Let's continue.
100 niggas that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty, and one of them is actually next to you, and 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle, just don't got the audacity to tell you. But let me tell you some game, cause I can see you, my little homie. You playing dirty with propaganda, hit blow up on you. You're playing nerdy with Zach Beer and Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi.
Okay, your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. He called out the Twitter bots. He called out who's behind the Twitter bots. Drake, you might want to drop out of this one. You might want to, I don't know how you're going to get out of it clean, but you might want to drop out of this one. This one, I don't even know if I'm going to do a lyrics explained. I'll see. I'll listen to it a few more times and see if there's any double meanings. But really, this is more of a straight talking to. He's straight talking to him. He's letting him know this is a preemptive strike. I think he still has a track for Tuesday coming up because of the Euphoria cover art, but he might be giving them a chance to go sit down. Because if you Drake, and if any of this could possibly be true, this is psychological warfare to the highest degree in a rap battle.
Your little mans is losing steam, they figured you out. The first opinions is not convincing, y'all need a new route. It's time that you look around on who's around you. Before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do.
Wow. Okay, the last one, before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do. Of course, that's a reference to Michael Jackson for you younger folks. One of his last hits was You Are Not Alone. Of course, he did pretty much live alone on Neverland Ranch, because he couldn't trust anybody. And he said, before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do, since you are the new Michael Jackson. And this goes back to the early part of the song where he's talking about his life and his lifestyle and not chasing the fame and trying to be the best and maybe what people behind you set you up for, because in the end it isolates you and you cannot live a free and regular life and just travel where you want and have family and have love. And it's because you don't come from love. Much like if you get it, you can finish that. I don't want to say it. This man is his rap level is crazy. The simple lines that are complex is crazy. His ability to do that is top notch for sure. So did Kendrick Lamar just steal the timestamps from Drake, man? Is this what this is gonna be? Is he just gonna steal this man's record idea with the timestamps? If I was him, I would do it. Kendrick, if you listening, you be watching. I know you be watching. Yes, every diss track should just be a timestamp diss track with a subtitle with the meaning in it too. You should do that for every one of them. Let's just destroy. I'm sorry, Drake. I'm cool with you. I like Drake too. Drake is cool, but I'm definitely more of a Kendrick fan. As I let it be known on the tailor-made lyrics explained video, I am Team Kendrick, but I am trying to remain unbiased. If Drake drops some heat, I'm not gonna downplay it. I'm just not. So to all my Kendrick people, I'm not gonna do that. I love hip hop more than anything. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank everybody for the support. The deep dive may be coming soon. I'm not sure. I'm going to listen to it a few more times. I'll let y'all know in the community section whether I'm going to do that. Part 3, the final version, the trilogy, Euphoria, lyrics explained. As I said earlier in the video, I'm going to do that. Shout out to the culture vultures in my comments and for the people who hit me, to the culture vultures out here who just steal everybody's content and make explainer videos. I didn't know that was going on. But shout out to you. I see you posting in my comments at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. We still see you. I'm not the only person watching my comments. I do have snipers and undercover moderators out there. But as always, man, thank y'all, all the supporters. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Peace.